$10,000. That is what Melbourne police say a man offered officers to let him go before he escaped.
24-year-old Eric Jerry is back behind bars tonight. West 2's Justin Shecker went to the Brevard County neighborhood where officers found him hiding.
I just had a public defender.
Okay.
Eric Jerry appeared before a Brevard County judge Friday following his capture after a nearly 24-hour manhunt. He's charged with escape, resisting with violence, 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, and attempted bribery. Melbourne police say after officers picked him up on a warrant for burglary Wednesday,
he was making comments about offering 10 grand to let him go. And they even told him several times, like, listen, man, you shouldn't be saying that. It could be considered bribery.
Police say en route to the jail, Jerry claimed he needed medical attention for ingesting drugs, so they stopped at Orlando Health Melbourne Hospital. As
they tried to remove him from the vehicle and place him into a wheelchair to take him inside the hospital, that's when he had gotten the handcuffs off, still looking into how that happened, and then began fighting with the officers, knocked one to the ground, wrestled free from another, and was able to escape into the woods.
Working with the Brevard County Sheriff's Office Fugitive Unit, the search for Eric Jerry led police to Catella Avenue in northwest Palm Bay on Thursday evening. Police say they found him hiding in a home down the street.
Homeowner gave consent to search, claiming that there was nobody inside or the individual wasn't inside. They managed to find him trying to hide between a bed and a wall underneath some blankets inside the residence.
We asked Sergeant Benjamin Slover if that homeowner could be arrested.
We're going to be investigating that. We're going to be following that lead, but at this time there are no charges for anybody else in the case.
Jerry remains locked up with his bond set at more than $58,000. Covering Brevard County, Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.
The judge scheduled the next hearings for both of Jerry's criminal cases on March 10th.
A Florida lab is now involved in the search for Nancy Guthrie. The NBC affiliate in Tucson reports the lab is analyzing gloves found near her home. Meanwhile, investigators continue to ask the public for any video within a 2-mile radius of the home showing vehicles, pedestrians, or any suspicious activity from January 1st to February 2nd. They also believe the backpack seen on the person spotted on Guthrie's doorbell camera came from Walmart. That person is believed to be a man about 5'9" to 5'10" with an average build.
We are now getting a look at the potential plans for a tunnel system connecting Universal's parks. West 2 got the bid submitted by Elon Musk's The Boring Company to build a transit system. West 2's Bob Hazen reports it could involve running Teslas underground.
The Boring Company's bid relies heavily on the project that it's already built in Las Vegas, a pair of 0.8-mile underground loops for the convention center there. The document obtained by WESH 2 was submitted by Elon Musk's company to the Shingle Creek Transit and Utility Community Development District, which is looking to create a transportation link between Epic Universe, Universal Studios, and Islands of Adventure. It says the loop projects would operate as a, quote, on-demand express transportation system. The stations could be underground or above the surface, with ramps leading down into the tunnels. Instead of having to wait on a bus or a shuttle, passengers will see a loop vehicle ready to take them to their destination. Those vehicles would be Teslas. The Vegas system uses current versions, but the bid notes in the future, as new Tesla vehicles become available, such as a highly configurable robo-van for people and cargo, they can be added to the system. The company also notes that Loop is designed for expansion, something very relevant to our theme parks. The bid says, quote, any Loop tunnel can be easily expanded to connect to other key destinations.
With the highest ranked vendor, which is the Boring Company.
The Shingle Creek Group voted to move forward with the Boring Company and begin negotiating a contract, but whether the tunnels ever get built will depend on whether the company can show it can be done safely and on budget. Covering Orange County, Bob Hazen, WESH 2 News.
All right, turning to our first warning weather, it's looking pretty good outside for racing at Daytona International Speedway the next 2 nights.
First warning, Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi is joining us now. Tony, we are watching, though, for the chance of rain impacting the Daytona 500 on Sunday.
Yeah, Jesse nailed it. For the next 2 nights are good, but Sunday, as you just said, we are declaring an impact weather evening because of a line of showers and thunderstorms that could bring some damaging winds and even the risk for some small hail if these storms can develop. Now, yesterday we showed you the models hinting at some moisture moisture along the coast. The European still has that, but the timing on the European for the main rain, somewhere between about 6:30 and about 8. With the GFS, it is clearly after the race. So we're going to be continuing to update the timing on this. Bottom line, though, that all day is going to be windy, and then we may have 1 or 2 isolated severe storms. You can see the risk is almost over the entire area. So Saturday is perfect. Sunday gets a little bumpy and it's warm. As we take a look at the United Rentals 300, 70, 64, 63 looking perfect. And then for the Daytona 500, watching the radar, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, storms north and west approaching the track towards the 6 o'clock hour. A lot of wind for the drivers as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Tony, and you know the chance of rain is not something that WESH 2 Sports Director Darren Stoltzfus wants to hear about today. He's live at Daytona International Speedway. But Darren, the weather looks great right now at least, and the stars were already out today.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous day up here at the World Center of Racing. A little chilly, it is breezy, but again, dry is the most important thing here. But you mentioned the stars are out. We've got a loaded trucks race tonight. We have 2 former Daytona 500 winners in the field, a couple current Cup drivers. Tony Stewart's back in a truck for the first time in 20 years. And then there's guys like Frankie Muniz, Travis Pastrana, and Cletus McFarland. That's a real person. All these guys are going to be at a star-studded show. But tomorrow, there's also a star, the ultimate Florida man. Bert Kreischer is in town as he leads the party at the Full Throttle Festival, a party leading up to Sunday's Daytona 500. So that's going to be a lot of fun in Daytona Beach tomorrow night. So our own Zach Maskovich caught up with Bert this afternoon to talk to the party animal turned NASCAR phenom.
What's it like to come back to your home state and just be able to be celebrated by all these people?
The only thing that sucks about it is I had to leave here because I love Florida and I wish I had lived in Florida. I keep telling my wife, this is where we got to be. I want to be on the water, on a boat in the mornings, surfing in the mornings, watching the sunrise over here and set over there. I love Florida. Like people just say just always say welcome home. Oh, come on. It's all you want to hear is people know that I'm here and that I'm, I get emotional talking about it.
Yeah, so there's a big party in the infield as always here. Then you got Bert Kreischer and friends. Leonard Skinner's going to be there. Does it get better than the Great American Race and everything around it up here in Daytona Beach? It's going to be a lot of fun. Cup cars are getting ready to go back out on the track here to prepare for Sunday's Great American Race. We got all kinds of truck action coming your way tonight. We'll talk all about it at 6, 10, and 11 right here on WESH 2. For now, live at Daytona International Speedway, Darren Stoltzfus, we will send it back to you.
All right, Darren, Need for Speed out there. Meantime, this weekend's also a big one for basketball here on WESH 2. It's NBA All-Star Weekend. The action starts tonight on Peacock with the Rising Stars games. Then you can catch NBA All-Star Saturday with the three-point and slam dunk contests and more. Then the All-Star games get started at 5 o'clock on Sunday. And while there are no Magic players in the actual All-Star game this year, rookie Jace Richardson will compete in the slam dunk contest. He's following in his father's footsteps here. Jason Richardson is a 2-time dunk contest champion.
Still ahead, are those sweets for your sweetheart coming with a side of arsenic or lead?
Yeah, how the toxic chemicals are getting into our food and which candies fail the test.
Plus, a local couple pays for cruise cancellation insurance and then gets hit with a surprise.
Well, I'd like all my money back, but that's not going to happen.
I still feel cheated.
Why the cruise line says they didn't get their money back and the advice a travel agent has for you.
And coming up all new at 6, a woman raped while unconscious in the back of an ambulance says something has to change. The paramedic who did it got 10 years in prison.
I don't feel like justice was done.
The changes in protocol made that she wants to see happen statewide to protect other patients.
Plus, a client who was scheduled to see her therapist the day after she was murdered by a former client sits down with WESH 2.
It was the most shocking news I've ever received, the most shocking experience I've ever had.
What's being done to make sure something like this never happens again?
Well, many of you may be planning a special Valentine's Day. A local couple who planned a dream cruise a year ago say they're feeling sunk after canceling the trip.
They called WESH 2 Investigates, and while Greg Fox helped them get some relief, their battle is a warning to the 21 million Americans expected to take a cruise this year.
We would be at sea on Valentine's Day, and that was important.
BJ DeGruchy and Dave Barton were excited to spend last Valentine's Day aboard the Caribbean Princess, a flagship for Princess Cruises, based at Port Canaveral. But soon after booking, Dave had a flare-up of chronic back pain, and they canceled.
And I just called them up and says, hey, I can't make it. I just don't think I can make it. I thought we'd get our money back.
Barton paid for the Princess Travel Protection Standard Plan. It cost just over $251 for a total fare of roughly $3,000. Uncovered reasons for cancellation would result in future travel credits up to 75%, and illness, injury, or death would result in a cash refund. But when Barton was asked to fill out a medical form saying his symptoms started in November 2024, just weeks before he booked, the Princess insurance carrier determined he was not eligible for a refund.
Absolutely, I thought we were covered because that's the way we understood it from the agent.
After WESH 2 Investigates reached out to Princess last September, the company emailed us in December saying Princess has applied a future cruise credit of more than $1,000 to Dave's account and has promised to do the same for BJ.
Well, I'd like all my money back. That's not going to happen.
I still feel cheated.
Princess tells WESH 2 Investigates Princess did not control the insurance process but facilitated the claim. We remain committed to supporting our guests. The third-party insurance carrier, Aon Affinity Travel, told us, our team reviews and processes every claim and all submitted information on its own merits.
Maybe you're planning a cruise right now, or you paid for a cruise but you declined the insurance. Couple of things. Some companies will let you add the insurance after you've already paid for your cruise. And still other companies also have different levels of insurance with higher premiums.
Just wanted to update you on a schedule change you've got, okay?
The owner of Sanlando Travel tells us Princess offers a platinum protection plan that might have refunded the couple. It costs more, 12% of the fare price, but offers more benefits.
It may cover, rental car while you're traveling. You want to make sure you have maybe a pre-existing condition waiver.
Here are key differences in basic cruise protection and full insurance. Protection policies typically offer a future cruise credit when you cancel. Insurance often refunds. Basic coverage is only for your cruise fare, while insurance covers a full trip, including air and hotel. And protection offers little or no medical coverage, while insurance covers medical emergencies, including hospitals.
You never know what's going to happen, so I think the best thing always is you should get some coverage, even if it's just base coverage.
For WESH 2 Investigates, I'm Greg Fox.
As of December, Princess no longer offers standard vacation protection, only its platinum insurance policy. And as of now, Princess has not provided the other partial cruise credit to the couple.